Hey everyone, it's Speedy Dolphin. Welcome back to my channel. I know I keep repeating myself in all of my videos when I say this, but I mean it. Thank you for all of the support. I can't believe we hit 100 and 200 subscribers all in the same week. That is incredible and thank you so much. Now, I apologize for the late video. It was my birthday on Sunday, February the 6th, and I was away on vacation, so I could not upload. But for today's video, it will be the start of a new series I would like to introduce you to. Which knife is superior? This series will contain each tier of knives from spectrums to legendary to common and uncommon. For part 1, I will be going over the crate knives such as NOXIOUS REAVER, ARACHNOPHOBIA, Axe of the Reaper, and PERMAFROST. I would also like to add that I will be rating them a number out of 10, all according to my own personal opinions and views. If you disagree or have a comment, don't be afraid to let me know. This is an interactive series and I would like to know your perspective on a knife. I hope you all enjoy the series and let me know if I should rank the killers as well.
And it goes a little something like...
To start us off, we have the NOXIOUS REAVER, the first original crate knife in the game. I vividly remember when crates were released and was appalled by the cost to just open one crate. The hype over who could get them faster, what you could get out of it, I enjoyed it. I also remember going into the trading server to obtain one since I could never truly win one just by opening a crate. And the fact is that I still haven't gotten one myself. But its rarity and demand was at its peak. You could trade about 2 to 4 Nox for Corrupt Doc or Corrupt Alfred. I know one person traded their Fae for Nox, because I myself even traded Corrupt Alfred for 4 Nox just because it was so unique at its time. Shocking, isn't it? Nox now being worth dirt, and the new spectrums aren't worth at least 2 Nox. Over time, Nox lost value and is now considered unstable. People consider Nox a powerhouse for trading though, as you can get 2 to 3 knives from it. For example, people define a weapon or killer's value such as, let's say, pepperoni is worth 2 Nox plus add. By the way, don't quote me on this. I don't know about the values anymore as I am not caught up in the cycle. But in reality, that's how people go about trading when it comes to Nox. Personally, I hold Nox to heart and it is very nostalgic to me. It holds so many memories. It is a special weapon and will forever be iconic. As I mentioned in the video, for this new series, I will be rating the knife according to my personal opinion and my perspective, from its design, range, value, and rarity. In regards of the design, I like it. As the smoke replaces the trail, I think it best fits the shape. The range of Nox is also great, as you can knock down people from a few inches away. I will now show y'all a clip on how I hit my good friend stats with Nox. In terms of value and rarity, it is not at its best right now, but it was at its prime initially released. I will have to give NOXIOUS REAVER a 6 out of 10. Arachnophobia, one of 2 spectrum knives that could be won from the Holovember event. This knife was incredibly hard for me to get, as all of the other spectrums, but I specifically remember spending over 200,000 coins. Yes, you heard me, 200,000 coins. How I mentioned in a previous video, since there was no update for months, I had hella coins stacked and waiting to be spent. Well, besides the Victorian cabin, I tried so hard getting Arachnophobia because it personally caught my interest the most. I will start off by saying I adore the design. How the spiders cascade from the top and the fire surrounding the knife amazes me. The long range of Arachnophobia gives me trouble sometimes. I don't know if I have to spam slash or get closer to the survivors, but I sometimes miss hitting people. Besides that, this knife low-key lacked a bit of value as time went by when it comes to trading. I remember people asking for Arachnophobia plus ads for an Axe of the Reaper. Like, what? I thought both would literally be of the same value. But it shocked me when I would check out the trading channel and people would ask for ads on a knife that should be on the same level. However, I also heard that arachnophobia is similar to a knife that is used in Murder Mystery 2, called the Fang of Anansi. I also saw it once in catalog as a limited gear item that is worth around 20,000 Robux. Crazy, right? But from then on, you can tell that this knife is popular and very well liked. So, my final thoughts on arachnophobia. I love the design and the range is precise, though I do struggle a bit sometimes, but that may just be a me thing. However, I would rate this knife a 7 out of 10, simply because I am in awe of the design. Plus, the range of the knife is accurate. Its value and rarity are also at a high level. Our third spectrum slicer coming from a crate knife is Axe of the Reaper. This spectrum knife is Arachnophobia's other half, both coming from the Hollowvember event. I think this knife compared to Arachnophobia can be debated as more rare and has higher value. It was definitely much more difficult to acquire Axe of the Reaper because people would ask Wings of Cupid 2021 amongst other valuable ads. Its trail without a doubt appeals to me as there is no other knife in the game with a black trail. Well, aside from Obsidian, which has a mix of purple, but the trail only follows behind the axe and not its complete form. At the edge or at the top of the knife, you can see that there is what resembles the Grim Reaper, and I completely love that detail. In this knife, also when you are using it, you can see that the trail is longer when you slash. As you walk by, it is small, but when you slash the knife, when you're hitting someone or just, slashing for no reason, you can tell that the trail is incredibly long, showcasing its long range. I believe this knife can also be bought in the catalog, such as Arachnophobia, but under the name of Grim Axe, sold for 10,000 Robux since it is a limited. Now that I see this in the shop, it lessens my interest, as the developers did not actually design these knives. Maybe I am mistaken, but that is my perspective. Anyhow, I love it regardless. The range of Axe is incredible because I have reached people from afar where it is questionable. I can't deny that Axe of the Reaper is better in terms of the design, trail, and rarity. I don't know why, but I feel like if I were my avatar, that this knife would feel a bit heavy on me. Like, imagine using this knife. Like, you cannot tell me that it won't feel heavy as you go around after people with it. I would have to give Axe of the Reaper a 7.5 out of 10. Let me know what you think of Axe. Is it better than Arachnophobia, or do you believe they are on the same level? Finally, we meet our last Spectrum crate knife, Permafrost. This weapon was the only Spectrum knife that could be won by the winter crates. The event was combined with 900 million visits, Happy New Year, and Merry Christmas, and lasted more than 2 weeks than anticipated. As the other Spectrum from crates, Permafrost was something everyone was dying for. Its design clearly caught people's attention, from its double-bladed axe, light blue flame, and ice particles all surrounding the knife, creating a beautiful, wintry illusion. This weapon adds to the collection of blue knives and is my personal favorite out of its color. Its range also is improved and can knock down people from a farther range. In my opinion, Permafrost is beautiful. I also think that the knife was quickly obtained by so many people. I would see Permafrost everywhere, and I even remember seeing someone holding more than 5 in their inventory when I went to check out in the trading server. The demand for Permafrost was phenomenal and remains at an amazing level of value. Traded off for Axe of the Reaper, Cupid Spear, Wings of Cupid 2021, Scythe, amongst other valuable knives. From its design, value, and range, Permafrost has my highest rating out of all the Spectrums in this video. Don't get me wrong though, Nox will forever have my heart, but I will have to give Permafrost an 8 out of 10. You can't deny that this weapon is worth it and fits at the top 5 from all of the Spectrum knives in the game. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first part of the series. I will be reviewing and rating the other Spectrums, such as the toy codes and the killer bundles, in the next video. Let me know your thoughts on today's video and what other type of knife you would like to see soon. Would it be the Immortals, Legendary, or the Commons? Comment down below if you would also like to see all the killers in this series. Overall, let me know your thoughts. Which knife do you think is superior?